Hello, thank you for joining this video. Here we'll explore the newsletter section for your Shopify store. So for this, we need to go to our theme customizer, and keep in mind that you can actually add this section to different pages, not only your home page, you can also add it to your product page, collection page, or any other pages like contact us, FAQ, our story, about us, and so on. But for our example, let's stay here on the home page. So we need to go to the template of our page and we need to add a new section. So we click here in add section and add the newsletter. Once we've done that, so we need to click on the section itself, and here are all the settings for this section. So here, as you can see, we have our section on our home page now. And now let's see what we can do in here. So we have the layout. So for the layout, we can change it from one column to two columns. So one column, this is how it looks like. The email enter space is in the center. Here is our newsletter section. But once we change it to two columns, we can actually add a picture. So right now nothing has changed, but as soon as we add a picture here, it will be split in two columns. On one section, it will be the picture. On the second section, the actual newsletter button. So for now, let's leave it as the one column, and we'll return to two columns once we go to the adding picture section. So from here, we can change the heading. So it says newsletter. You can, of course, change it to whatever suits you the best. We also have this subheading. So for example, we can change it to like subscribe to our news or to our promos. So just enter any text that you'd like to show in here. And then we have the success message. So once your client subscribes to your email newsletter, you can choose the message that they see when entering the email. So for now it says thanks for subscribing, but you can once again change it to anything you'd prefer. And now the text for our section. So we have here be the first to know about new collections and exclusive offers. You can showcase any text in here. You can also link this text, for example, to your new collection, maybe to your bestseller products. Just enter all of this information in here. And then we have the image desktop. So now let's take a look at how this section looks like with one column and the picture. So here in the image desktop, we add the picture. And now let's take a look in here. So when we have one column and add the picture, we have the picture at the top. And in the bottom, we have the actual newsletter section. When we change the structure to two columns, and when we have the picture, as you can see, this is how it turned out. We have in one column, we have the picture. In the second column, we have the newsletter section. So next, we can also add the image to our mobile. So if you leave it as blank, then the clients will see the picture and the subscribe section when using their desktop version. But if they switch to the mobile, if you leave blank here, there will be no image. But if you want to show the image, you can of course select it from here. Next, we can change the image position. So here, as you can see, we have the image on the left. We can change it to the image on the right side. So this option only work with two columns layout. So as you can see here, we have two columns layout, and we can actually change the position. So if you prefer the image on the right section, you can do so, or change it to image on the left. So next we have the actual form where our clients subscribe, and we can also change the text from here. So we see the email placeholder. So this is this section here. It says your email. You can change it to enter your email, add your email. So just change the text to whatever suits you the best. And next we have the button area label. So here in our section, we see the enter of your email, and of course the button for submit your email. So this is this button here, button area label. So for people that need a better accessibility in the website, this button will transcribe as submit, and you can change it to enter your email or anything that you want. So next we have the colors section. So these are the settings to change the colors of our newsletter section. So we see the section background. Right now it's black. We can of course change it. So you just need to enter the CSS code of the color that you want it to change to. Then we have the heading text. So this is our heading here. We have the subheading text. This is our subheading, subscribe to our news. We have the input color. Input, this is your email, and the input border color. So this border of this section, it is the input border color, and you can change the color here as well. So next we have the layout. For example, if we want to have some borders between our section, we can add them to the desktop and to the mobile version. So for the desktop offset tab, we have some space here, but we don't have any space between the footer and this section. So if we want to, we can of course add some spacing in here. And once you've done all of these changes to your newsletter section, don't forget to, of course, save them. And once we return to our homepage, to the newsletter section, here you can toggle it to maybe maybe add it to different sections, between different sections. So here, as you can see, we've added it under the banner. For example, you can move this section to wherever you feel like it. And also in this newsletter section, we have the add block. So once we click on add block, we see that here we can add the custom liquid, which means we can add the custom code for this section, and we can also add app blocks. So if you have like maybe marketing apps that you want to work together with your newsletter section, you can download these apps from the App Store of Shopify and add them through here. Okay, so now let's save these changes and let's test out the newsletter section. So we click here, we click on view, and now let's scroll down to our news section. So here it is. Let's now enter the email. So let it be any test kind of email. Submit. And now we see this success message. Thanks for submitting. So these are all the instructions on how to add the newsletter section to your store. And now let's check out where these emails are stored. So for this, we need to return to our Shopify admin panel. And here we go to customers. So here in the customer section, as you can see, we have all of the emails which are subscribed to our store. You can also go to segments here and see the email subscribers, customer haven't purchased. So here are all of the emails that we've entered and added in our newsletter section. So from this section here, you can collect all of these emails and use them for further communicating with your potential clients or just your clients who subscribed to receiving your newsletters. You can also find more about these customer sections from the Shopify Help Center. We will surely link this link in the description down below, so feel free to check it, get to know more about this section here and this section customers. And also we'd like to show you the different styles of the newsletter using our Gain demo stores. So first of all, let's pull up this store. This is the demo store that you can easily try from this Shopify store. So feel free to check the Gain themes there. We'll also leave a link to our theme in the store. Feel free to check it. And here, as you can see, this section was entered in this kind of style. So it's also two columns. The picture on the left, the colors were changed to light colors. And also, as you can see, there is this section, it's gallery image section, and there are no borders. So it may look like it's just one big section where you can see all of these pictures, follow the store on Instagram, and of course, subscribe to the newsletter. And the second demo store here, as you can see, it was added simply in the center without any pictures and in like this black style. So just simple text, simple style, and you can enter your email in here. So thank you very much for your time. If you have any questions, feel free to contact our support team. We're always here to help. Have a good day. Bye.